Yes! It worked this time!
Alright, hey! I'm Alex.
And I am Alex. And we are Smart Alexes. Okay.
Would you like to tell them what we were just doing?
Yeah, this is an all-in-one computer, and as intelligent as we are, we can be kind of dumb sometimes. And for some reason, we couldn't get the webcam to work. And
we kept clicking, and it kept going.
It kept taking pictures, and then the picture would, like, highlight on the screen and then shoot off to the side. And it's like, I don't think that's the camera. I don't think that was the video camera. So it's like, after, it was only twice.
It was me driving. Sorry, guys. It's me driving. You know,
I don't even know how. I can't find a gear shift on this thing. So
we
today,
dumbasses.
We are talking about.
No, somebody already has that.
What?
Okay.
Wait, what?
Dumbasses. I'll show you later.
Okay.
Anyway, so
today's movie is something that my brother has seen before. I hadn't.
Drumroll. I was doing a one-handed drumroll.
Okay, I'm sorry. John Carter. Apparently this movie got bad reviews, and I really don't know why. It really didn't take itself too seriously, and it was fun. Like, you think it's one thing, and it just takes you somewhere else, and it is a really good ride.
It's sci-fi wrapped into romance, wrapped into... I mean, so...
Like, you think it's a Western, and it's not.
And then it's not.
You think it's going to be sci-fi,
and then it's not.
And it's not. It's this
and then
very
it ends up
interesting
romance.
match. Yes. And
sci-fi, little bit
adventure.
Of Western, adventure.
It was kind of a, not coming of age.
Action.
But...
Had a lot of action.
Definitely had the action. But I was going to say coming of age, but it's not a coming of age. It's him... He thought he knew who he was, and then he was coming into this new reality of who he was. It's a really good story. He wasn't so he left a lot of selfishness behind and became a better person in this journey. So, do you want to start off? Okay.
You can start off.
Okay. It started on Bessu.
No, actually it started...
Oh, it started with him?
It started back on Earth.
Okay.
Because,
I forgot. I've seen it
John
once.
Carter... he sends a telegram. A telegram. And by the time his nephew comes, he's,
dead.
He's dead.
And his nephew's really broke up about this because he used to tell his nephew the most wonderful stories of these adventures that he had.
So it actually kind of starts...
it starts at the end.
It starts at the end, but you don't really know it started. Yeah.
It's just so fucking good.
Amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Okay. He's telling his nephew...
the real story.
These stories. He reminds his nephew how he used to tell him these stories, and I do remember this part accurately. He reminds his nephew, before he gets to the book, he has left his nephew everything.
The entire stuff.
His property, all of his wealth, everything that he has found on his archaeology digs. He has left his nephew everything. For the next 25 years, he's going to be living off... For 25 years, he's going to live off the interest of the fortune. And then after 25 years, he's going to get the principal. So he's going to be filthy fucking rich. And the lawyer hands his nephew, Ned, one last thing. And it's a book. And in this book is another story. And John Carter asks his nephew to believe him one more time. And that's where the story takes off. He's talking about how he was basically, he had been in the cavalry and he had lost everything. He had lost his wife, he had lost his daughter, and he just didn't give a damn anymore. And he was just looking for a fortune. He was just off on his own. And he ends up being found by this captain because they want him to fight. So...
And here was where there's comedy in this movie. The comedy comes in because he's sitting there in the multiple attempts to get away. In the middle of them just trying to talk to him. Starts
in the depot. And they were like, well, we request your presence at the fort. He's like, oh, do you now? And he goes to shoot him, but they knew he was a dick, and there was somebody behind him. Wham! With the butt of a rifle. Down he goes. So when he comes to, he's in a chair.
Tied to a chair.
No, he was just handcuffed.
Oh, he was just handcuffed.
He was just handcuffed that time. So the captain, or the general, was the general?
Yeah, the general.
Yeah, because he was Captain John Carter. So the general starts giving him the spiel. Captain John Carter, we request you, and he headbutts this motherfucker.
Then they tie him to the chair.
They tie him to the chair.
And he's
dude's nursing his busted nose. Oh no, he wasn't. Yeah. So
and he goes out the window this time.
Yeah. So they're like John Carter, and he took the chair, jumps out the window. So the next time you see him, they've thrown his ass into a cell. They're like, you need to fight for us.
And it's just something that's funny because
you're not expect. I didn't expect him to get hit with the gun. I didn't expect him to headbutt dude, and I damn sure didn't expect him to get thrown out. Well, to jump out of a fucking window.
Tied to a chair.
Tied to a chair. Like holy crap, crazy. Dude! You really don't want to be there, huh? I'd have let him go at that point.
Yeah, like fine, fuck it.
I
think they were a little desperate.
A little? They were very desperate. So they basically say they're either going to do it the easy way or the hard way. And John Carter says when he escapes, he's going to beat his ass and then go on about his merry way. Because he has given everything that he... the cavalry has gotten everything out of him that they're going to get. And he shows his wedding ring. So you know his wife died because he was off doing the cavalry work and his wife and daughter were alone. So, because he is an asshole, which I love, he's pissing outside of his cell. This cavalryman comes up. This one dude says, stop doing that. What are you? Boom. Knocks dude out. Takes the keys. Next thing you know, dude is up running for the captain.
Takes the general's horse. So here he is with the general's horse.
I think that was even the general's coat.
Yeah. He
took all of his shit. And he is gone.
Gone. And so they're running after him and everything, and they come up on these Indians, and they end up, and he's still going after him. The general's still going after him, and they come up on the Indians, and then they start fighting, and he goes
the natives come this way, the cavalry comes this way. You see John Carter go that way. He's like, fuck you.
But then he felt bad, and he goes back and he saves the general.
Because the general got shot.
Yeah.
They're like, thought you didn't care. I don't.
So then they hide up on this cave or whatever.
Yeah, they climb up this
and the Indians were like, fuck that shit, man.
There was something about it that it looked like a spider. and he was looking for the cave of the spider.
He really was. He was looking.
He's looking for the cave of the spider because apparently that's where all the gold was. All the gold he was ever going to need. And when the natives go back down, he comes out like, "What are you?" And looks up and he says, "Oh shit, I'm at the cave of the spider." So he starts exploring.
The natives didn't want to fuck with that. They're like, screw that shit. I'm not that stupid.
They're like, not going in there.
So he's investigating.
And the general's at the mouth of the cave. And the general, somebody appears. This guy in like this gray,
bald head.
Cloak, bald head.
Weird ass looking.
Startled as shit that somebody's in the cave. The general sees the guy, shoots him, and John Carter turns around and dude is chanting these words. And John Carter takes this medallion that he has in his hand, and the guy says, "Besu." And John Carter says, "Besu?" And boom! Gone. He wakes up in the desert on his back with nothing. So he drops the medallion. He tries to run. Boom. Falls on his face. Like repeatedly. He cannot walk. He can't figure out what the hell's going on. He just up and he tries running, goes up,
leaps,
and just falls down. And finally, he just gets pissed off. He grabbed the rock and threw it. And it just goes.
It goes.
It just goes.
And goes.
So he's like,
what the fuck?
Oh. So he starts
learning how to walk.
Skipping. Like he does little hops. And then finally, he's leaping through the air like the Incredible Hulk.
Well, he soon finds himself in the middle of this.
Well, he gets to the foothills.
Yeah, but we're not going to go through every step.
Okay.
Just kind of like.
Well, got to the foothills, got caught by. Gets discovered by the aliens.
Yes.
Well, I'm off camera. The aliens to him.
Yes, the aliens to him.
And he gets drugged back.
And he soon finds himself in the middle of this world that is completely alien, has no freaking clue. He's caught between, one fight and the other. There's this huge battle, and he tries to save this, because he thinks, oh my god, there's a
beautiful woman. There's a human.
Human. That's the first human he's seen.
Yeah, so he's
So he saves her, but he does it by leaping up to these ships that are in the sky, and
amazing ships.
And he's doing these amazing feats that nobody else can do.
Yeah,
because they're used to the gravity, and they have.
Yeah, so
he's
Superman.
He's Superman there. So basically, he is he's taken in the middle of this war between, and
basically the red team. Oh, helium between helium and damn it, I forgot what the bad guys were.
It's basically the red team and the blue team.
Yeah,
and the ones that first captured him, they don't want any part of it.
Yeah,
they're more like the natives.
They're let
the white men kill each other, and
they'll leave us alone.
Yeah, they'll leave us
unless they come here. Then we'll kill them.
But it turns into this amazing feat. It's going all through, and he he falls for the woman.
Yeah.
Well, he obviously did.
But then he was pissed at her. But then he was pissed at her because she lied.
Because she wants him to help
fight.
Her because
he's got these abilities.
She sees something that might turn the balance.
Yeah. But then he did fall in love with her when she gave him the ability to go home. And she thought he did. But he just jumped into the rafters.
Because he has his main ability to jump. So, you're going through this, and you're going through twists and turns, and you're kind of learning with him
who these people are. Who's the good guys and who's the bad guys.
Who, what's going on.
And why there was that imbalance in the first place.
And the imbalance turns to be...
the aliens in gray.
The aliens in gray that
don't tell that.
Yeah, that
they're
actually...
sneaky.
That you saw in the cave to begin with.
There's
and it
more
starts to... the story just ties together in this most amazing way, and we're not gonna, we'll go step by step with history or whatever, but we're not gonna ruin this. No,
this is... so the kid is reading this story, and he reveals that his body needs to be protected from these aliens. Because if his body is destroyed on Earth, it'll be destroyed on Besu.
Yeah, he starts to realize that
it's real.
It's like a carbon copy.
It's just... well, it's said...
we don't want to give away too much, but the amazing way that they brought the story together and how these aliens are traveling and what they're doing and everything that's happening. And in the end, it has the most amazing twist, which we're not gonna. No, absolutely not. You must see this movie.
It's a better movie than people thought it was.
Totally,
and it was really good.
Critics pour on you for
and the girl is
usually when critics say it's bad, I look at the movie because sometimes it is bad, but
usually when the professional critics say it's bad,
it's good.
It's like,
no, you're wrong.
I'm definitely going to see that movie.
Just because you said it was bad.
Just because you said it was bad, because it's usually just cheesy. And there's a little emotional cheese in there because the romance.
Oh, and this lizard dog, he was so cute, and he's got this. Okay,
it's a big old giant mud puppy.
I like lizards. I like lizards. This lizard dog was freaking awesome.
It was fine. Awesome. I was fine with it. I just never want to see it yawn again.
Oh, come on.
I don't ever want to see that thing yawn again. I thought it was security.
And then what was that lizard that I wanted to get while we were watching my wife?
A tegu.
Tegu. Okay. I thought the tegus were so cute. And yeah.
They got big old things.
So...
I didn't say it was bad. They just got big old things. Big old pouches on their necks.
So
they come when you call them.
Yes, it's a lizard dog. It's my lizard dog. I'm getting my lizard dog.
He's getting himself a Dino.
Anyway, you guys.
Yeah, this is a short one.
This is a short one. Well, right, 18 minutes.
Damn it!
Right. Anyway, it was great. It was wonderful. I give it a 2 thumbs up, and Alex gives it a 2
thumbs up. But, I'll watch it again.
It's an amazing movie.
It's
broaden
just
your
fun.
horizon. Just check it out.
It's just fun. The science works. It was not bad. Everything.
And the comedy was in there. Romance was in there. Yes. Action was in there.
There's a little something
that
for
you can go to with your wife, and
you can take your kids.
You can take your kids and be okay because there really wasn't.
There were no sex scenes.
No, yeah, there were no sex scenes. So I mean, it was completely. I think actually pretty safe for kids.
Yes.
Unless you don't like violence, but even then,
not much violence.
It wasn't blood and gore violence. It was more like.
Well, except when he got his head cut off.
Yeah. Okay. There was.
I'm not saying who.
But so. Maybe a little parental advisory. But anyway, give this page, give it a subscribe.
Hit the notification bell.
And
if you have any movie ideas, leave them in the description below.
And peace out. Peace out.
Peace.